Hey guys, welcome back to a defuzzed me and shorter hair. But we're back with another episode, and I didn't think I was going to get another episode up before Christmas. That may still be the case, I'm not sure yet. Well, as I'm shooting this video, I'm kind of thinking there's a couple of weeks till Christmas, and I don't know if I'm going to have time. But if it's up before Christmas, hey, there you go. If it's not, hope you had a great Christmas and a good New Year. But I am going to be shooting more Master System goodness today. There's 13 Master System games here, and there's a couple of bits and bobs that aren't Master System related. You'll be delighted to know, as I have a history of collecting pretty much everything, but just now I'm sort of more Master System focused, as you know. But you know, let me know if you guys are enjoying my Master System pickups. Let me know if you think I'm getting a good deal. I'm generally picking up from eBay or Facebook for these. There aren't any locally around me, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so there you go. That's the way it goes. But I'm going to start with Master System, and then I'll finish the video with the other stuff. But first game for the Master System I got is Great Baseball. A game that I haven't played. In fact, I've never played a baseball game before, which might surprise you. I've never played a baseball game. It's absolutely pristine on the inside. Baseball's not really a sport I'm all that familiar with. We don't really get it over here, up in the cold, far northern reaches of Scotland. But this is a nice condition game, and I don't see it generally pop up quite cheap on eBay that often, and in great condition like this. And I only paid £6 postage for it, so it was £3 for the game and it was £3 postage. So that's a really good deal for that. So I'm pleased with that. In great condition, and it's one of those great games on the Master System franchises out of the way. So that's fantastic. I got that a few weeks ago. I'm shooting this on the... Christ, it would have helped if I knew the date today. On the... Jesus. It's the 7th of December. So I'm just checking the calendar. I forgot to change it. I always do that. Oh, never mind. Right. On to another game that I'm familiar with. Haven't played it on the Master System. Played it on the Mega Drive. I think everybody has, to be honest. This is one of the most popular franchises on the Mega Drive. Or one of those games that you have played. Even if it's just a couple of minutes or whatever, and you might have just seen a glimpse of it there. You have played it. It's Echo the Dolphin. I was unaware that there was an Echo the Dolphin on the Master System until fairly recently. I've got an app collector on my phone, and that keeps a list of everything that I'm getting. And also I check online for a list to make sure that there isn't any games that I've missed. So if there's any games in the app list that aren't there, and there are quite a few, I'll just update them as I go. So, and this was one of them, Echo the Dolphin, in fantastic condition again. Really pleased with the condition of a lot of these games that I'm getting through. As you can see, absolutely pristine on the inside. Not much to see in the manuals or whatnot. But it's a game I haven't tried. Like I say, played it on the Mega Drive, and I thought it was pretty dull, to be fair. I've never been an Echo fan. But I'm going to give this one a blast, and I'm going to see how it goes. Obviously, I'm not expecting too much in terms of graphics. Master System just doesn't live anywhere near close to the Mega Drive. Same for the NES and the Super Nintendo, really. But it's just, you know, the 8-bit is sort of my era, and I really enjoy them. So I'm going to check out Echo the Dolphin. £7 for this one, and £3 postage, so it was £10 posted and all. But for the condition of it, it hasn't even faded at all. It looks absolutely brand new, so I'm really not going to complain about that one. So nice to get that one. There is another Echo game, The Tides of Time, on the Master System, but that is a Tech Toy Brazilian exclusive, and those just go for a stupid amount of money complete. So they might be coming along later on in 2015 or early 2016. We'll just have to see, because the prices for them are just stupid. So if I do pick them up, I'm not going to pick them up in bulk, because that's pretty much going to wipe out my paycheck for like 2 or 3 of them. So yeah, we're just going to play it by ear with those. Right, next one, a game that I do have on the NES, and I have played it and it's fun. It's a quirky little platformer. It's a bit akin... I normally put platformers, I normally compare them to like Super Mario, but this one really struck me as a bit different, and that is the New Zealand story. You play like a little character that sort of similar in a way to like Kirby. The way he looks, it doesn't have anything like Kirby, but it's just the way he looks. This one isn't in as good condition. The box itself is actually mucky, and it's sun faded ever so slightly on the side, which is disappointing. Wasn't mentioned in the description. And if you look on the inside, I mean the inside's absolutely fine. It's just, you know, I don't tend to buy Master System games unless I've seen all around the box, because there's so many times. I mean, I'm trying to currently get. I'm like on my 4th copy of Sonic Chaos, but every one of those I get is sun faded on the spine, so I'm really annoyed. But yeah, it's just one of those things. You just sort of have to take a punt every now and again. It hasn't paid off this time, but this game cost me again £10 posted, £7 for the game, £3 for postage, and yeah, it's probably going to get replaced at some point. But for now, contents are fine, so it's not a problem. And there is a little bit of a piercing on the inlay on the A on Tech Magic. I've got a couple of Tech Magic games, but this is the worst condition of them, so it's going to be getting replaced at some stage. But for now, yeah, we'll keep it in the collection until I get another one. Another game that I got through, really fun game actually. Believe it or not, I have heard bad reviews about this, but I am enjoying it so far, and that is Krusty's Funhouse. It's quite quirky. It's a really good platformer. You play as Krusty the Clown, obviously, in his House of Fun, and yeah, so it's another Simpsons title for the Master System. These aren't that easy to get a hold of. Was it Bart versus the Space Mutants is probably the easiest one to get a hold of. This one then comes in second. It can go for quite a hefty price, but I got really lucky with this one. It only cost me £6 posted. And again, I didn't see the side of the box. I just took a punt on it. It was like 10 minutes left on the auction. And I was like, oh, should I or shouldn't I? But I went for it, and I got lucky because the spine has not sun faded at all. You would expect with the red colouring it would, but it hasn't. So I'm got really fortunate with that. And you can see the grid as well is really defined on these Master System games. It's pretty cool. But yeah, really cool to get that one in the collection. Really happy with it. Got it on the NES, but my version on the NES, the box is absolutely battered, so I'm going to be replacing it at some point. I am still collecting NES, by the way, guys, just in case you're wondering. I am still collecting. I'm just sort of taking a little bit of a step back. Prices are just through the roof at the minute for them. So I'm just taking a step back, and I'll probably pick them up when prices start to come down a little bit. I know generally what each game's worth, so I'm not going to go like well into it, but that's a really good price for Krusty's Funhouse. £6 cannot go wrong, so we're on a roll. We are on a roll. Next game, I got 2 games, no, I got 3 games actually, from a friend who may or may not be watching this channel. I hope he is. Sean. I was speaking to him, and he actually did me a cracking deal. He sells games on eBay, and I was speaking to him, and I seen one of the games, which I'll show you just now. It's Streets of Rage. Again, in fantastic condition. Again, really happy with that. It looks like it's unfaded, but it hasn't. That's just the colour of the purple. It's just, that's naturally the colour of it. So yeah. But if you look on the inside, it is all complete. It's even got a little epilepsy warning, which I think every game should have before you play it, which they don't seem to now. Oh, fucking manual. Pristine. That's how you know it's pristine, when it falls right out the box. Master System games catalogue, which I'm not too bothered about having them in the games, I have to be honest. As long as it's got the manual, I'm happy enough with that. But you know what I'm like, as soon as I complete the collection, I'll probably go back and try and get a load of them. But Streets of Rage, I actually got this for £12, all in, posted, which is a good deal, because it does go for more generally. But I spoke to him on eBay, and I was trying to haggle him down in price, and he sent me a message saying, you know, try to do a deal with you's a nightmare. And then obviously I knew it was him, so we just sort of agreed £12 on that. Not a problem, so that's what we did. And then he said, go and have a look through the other games that I'm selling, because I'm selling some more Master System stuff. If there's anything there that you want, let me know, which I did. I saw this one, Outrun. This can go for a bit. I've seen this go for stupid amounts of money. It's like 20, 25 quid at times, I have no idea why. It's your basic sort of racing game. You know, everybody knows Outrun, but you know, it's in great condition as well. So I'm really pleased with that. And of course, Sega sticker. Woohoo! But he had this up for very reasonable $9.99. So I said to him, "Oh, you know, I would really like that in my collection." So I offered him a price, and he took it, which came, I think it was about £5.83. And he took it. No, £5. Was that one. And then I had £4.83 left. And he had another game up for $9.98 this time. And I asked him, would you be very kind in doing it for £4.83? And he did, and it's Kung Fu Kid. Which is generally £4.83, not bad. There is one on eBay at the moment for £4.80 posted, not posted, £4.80 plus £2.80 postage. And I was humming and haying over it, but I was really pleased that he gave me this. And you'll notice that there's a wee sticker here, but that's just on the box, thankfully. So I'm just going to replace the box, probably. Or try and get that sticker off, who knows. But it's completed, and it's in good condition. It's not in mint condition, but it's in great condition. It is ever so slightly starting to yellow, but it's very, very slight. You can barely make it out. So that's great. So I'm really happy to get that one in the collection, because it's one of those games that I keep passing over because of the price of it on eBay. It just seems to go for just stupid amounts of money. So very, very pleased to get that one in the collection. So thanks very much, Sean. You did me a massive, massive favour there, pal. And I hope to do you one soon in the future, or buy more of you. So we'll see how that goes. But another couple of games that I got from the old eBay. This one, £4.98 posted. It's a really, really shit game. It is Pit Fighter. Everybody knows Pit Fighter. It's awful. It's just one of those, it's definitely a shelf filler title. And I just wanted to get out of the way. The cart has got a pen there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Oh, it's got a pen on the label of the cart. But I'm not too fussed about that just now. I'll get a replacement cartridge at some point. But the rest of it's absolutely mint. So that's why I bought it for £4.89. £4.89? Did I say £4.89? £4 something. I can't quite remember what I said at the start. I think it was £4.80 or something. But yeah, it was in that region anyway. So happy to get that one out of the way, because it is an awful, awful game. It's not going to get any gameplay in the console. It's just there for the collection, basically. Next one is Scramble Spirits. Again, a game I'm not familiar with at all. It does look more like it's like a. I'll just show you the back of the box. It's like a flight. I wouldn't say a flight sim, 'cause it's not, but it's like a overhead kind of dropping bombs and shit. And then you've got what looks a bit like a flight sim thing in there. But Scramble Spirits anyway. Know nothing about it. Needed it for the collection, obviously. But yeah, it's in good condition. Again, I paid £7 posted for it, which is good, because I did check in completed listings, and it has sold for more. I do like to try and get them beneath what has sold before, but occasionally that's not the case. But it's really, really nice condition again. The cartridge is going to need to get replaced, and is the manual, probably. The manual will do for now. It is yellowed, but the cart label, that annoys me. I don't understand how it can get in that state. What people are doing in order to get it like that. You know, sharpening a pencil along it, I don't know. But yeah, but for £7, I ain't really going to argue. And that'll do for just now. So Scramble Spirits out of the way. Thank fuck. And yeah, so moving on to probably the highlight of this collection. I've got another bundle of games, but I'm not happy with them, and I'll explain why in a moment. But this one in particular, I'm delighted with. I have never seen one like this. I always see the Kicks version, which is like the greatest hits version of Master System games, and I'm not interested in picking them up at the moment. But I want to see if there was a black label one of this pop up, and I haven't seen a picture of it anywhere. It wasn't even in completed listings on eBay, so it's making me think, fuck, this is well hard to get a hold of. And I got it for £25 posted. Well, £24.99, but give or take a penny. And that is The Incredible Hulk, and it is black label. You might be thinking, fuck, that's in awful condition because of all this. But you don't need to worry about that. That's actually part of the inlay. I actually asked the seller about that beforehand, and I seen another one pop up a couple of days later, and it was the same price, and it's the exact same label. So, but yeah, you can see it sort of spreads into the spine. and it's on the back, on the black bits here as well. So it's normal, don't worry about it. But the Incredible Hulk, really, really happy to finally get that one out of the way, because I have been looking for it for a while. And £25, I just jumped on it because it's not one that pops up often in this version. So yeah, absolutely delighted to get out of the way. And it's going to take pride and place on my shelf. So for £25 posted, and it's a good game as well. A really, really nice platformer. We've all played Hulk on the SNES or the Mega Drive, and it's a really, really good game. So I'm really pleased with that. Well, I like it anyway. It's balls hard, but I really like it. Next set of Master System games. Now, I wasn't happy with these, basically because the seller fucked me over. He's on Facebook. Goes by the name of Elliot Lawrenson, an absolute twat. I bought off him before and it was no problem. Everything came through fine, but this one I had to wait a while. Bought a set of games off of him. One of them I've actually sold on. It was actually the better condition of the games that were in the bundle anyway. So I got some money back for that. But the 3 games here, they're actually good games. First up is Submarine Attack. A game I had ages ago, and it seems to be quite tricky to get a hold of now, especially in good condition, which the inlay for this one is. So I'm happy enough about that. And the inside's actually not too bad either, to be fair. I'll let him off with that one. The cart has got some wear on it, but it's not too bad. I can live with it. So Submarine Attack, that's good to get that one out of there. Now we're getting on to the ones that aren't in that great shape. We'll look at this one, Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. A game I have been wanting to get for a while because it's just one of those games that keeps slipping through. Or I'll see it on eBay without a manual, which annoys me. But it's yellowed. It's got a bad stain on the inlay at the top here. And there is sort of going along the top here. I'm not really sure if you can make it out in the light in this room, but again at the top here. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that because that wasn't mentioned. We'll look at the manual. The manual, he described it as mint condition, absolutely brand new. I don't know where all these stains have come from then, because there's some stains on the back as well. It's crinkled, it's been battered, it's anything but mint. So I don't mind if, if I know it's got a manual and it turns out to be in that condition, fine. But don't say it's going to be mint when it's not. That's what I'm annoyed about. And the cartridge as well has been well used. It's really, really dirty and grubby. So we're probably going to need to get a replacement one. But yeah, so I mean, I mentioned all this to him and he was just like, well, fuck you, basically. So I was like, alright, you cunt. I've got his address, so I may pay him a little visit. Kick his fucking ass. But yeah, Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. It'll do for just now. And this one, Fantastic Dizzy. Inlay ain't too bad. It's actually, well, the inlay's not too bad really. It's yellowed along the bottom strip, which tends to happen. You see at the top or the bottom, one of the two. But it's a Codemasters game. Oh. Fucking don't know where that came from. Right, yeah. So it's a Codemasters game, which ain't too bad. But if we look on the inside again, complete. Fucking again states the manual's in mint condition, but it's yellowed and it's crinkled to fuck, which is in mint condition, and it's quite difficult to open, which is making me think this has had some water damage. As you can see, crinkled along the sides, water damage. So that's annoyed me a little bit. Hold on a second, let me get this. It's fallen on the floor. So yeah, so that's making me think that's been water damaged. And again, he hasn't mentioned it. The bundle came to £40. The other game was Super Space Invaders, which was in the bundle anyway. But he wouldn't even give us any money back at all. But I've got his address, and I'm just currently going through PayPal to try and get the money back. So asked him for a £5 back to try and get replacement manuals. He was being an absolute twat about it. So yeah, just PayPal's decided to help me out, which is really, really good. So fingers crossed all goes good with that. But anyway, guys, that's the Master System games out of the way, and that's oh god, that's almost 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. Right, moving on to things that aren't Master System related. Right, Super Nintendo. We have some SNES games. First up is Spin Dizzy Worlds. A game I know fuck all about. It looks like one of those Polygon kind of games though, so I know it's going to be terrible. But we'll give it a bash anyway, and it only cost £3 posted, which was alright. And the next one, Blazing Skies. Yeah, happy enough to get that. It's another plain sim game. It's just one of those. Haven't played it, but you can obviously tell what it's about by the label. Shock horror. But if you look at the back, it is really badly yellowed on the back, so I'm going to need to get a replacement like FIFA cart or something and swap them over. But that one only cost me £2.50 posted, so really, all in all, bargain for those two. So, 2 SNES games into the collection. Grows my collection ever so slightly. Haven't picked up much SNES lately, as you know, because everything I pick up I put in my videos. But I'm hoping to pick up some more SNES games soon. We'll see how that goes. Next up is an Xbox game. This game I've been interested in getting. I was interested in getting it on the PS2, but that was a little bit pricey, so I decided to get it on the Xbox, which surprisingly was cheaper. For better graphics, it's cheaper. And that game is Red Ninja, End of Honor. I got this for £4.50 posted, I think it was. All complete Aru. I seen somebody mention it, I think it was Champion 2D Rob. He mentioned it in one of his videos. Hey, you can see my room. And you can see the fucking phone that I'm shooting this on. Trippy or what? Yeah, I think it was Champion 2D Rob. I think he was talking about it. He didn't say it was a great game, but I played a little bit of it, and it's not too bad. It's like a stealth kind of game, which is tricky as fuck because I'm not patient at all. But yeah, I'm going to give that more gameplay and see what that's going to be like, so that's cool. And last game, last game for this video, is GameCube. Now, I have wanted this game for a while, and it's taken ages to get because of the price of it, and I'm just not willing to pay big prices for it. But it turns out I effectively kind of did. But a little bit below average on eBay, so I'm happy with it. And I got it off Brian, who buys up the road for me. He goes to Thainston every week, and he actually picked this up from Thainston for an absolute steal. So I was a bit jealous, but it doesn't really matter. It's in fantastic condition. And that game is The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. Now, I am really psyched to get this in my collection because the prices of this is just going through the fucking roof at the moment. And it's absolutely pristine. It has been used, obviously. I mean, this is too good a game not to use. But it's all complete Aru on the inside. The disc has got some marks on it, but that again is to be expected with GameCube. You're not going to find many GameCube games out there that don't have that. But the manual has got ever so slight wear on the edge, but it's absolutely fine. There's no creases on it whatsoever. It's got unused points, which I won't be able to claim anyway, but yeah, still. And a little thingy, and of course your GameCube instruction booklet. So that came to, let me get this back in the box and then I'll tell you. That all came to £35. Not too bad. I paid it through PayPal. PayPal. Paid it through PayPal. So effectively didn't cost me anything. I sold quite a few games and I just used the money towards this. I just need to get Twilight Princess now, which, strangely enough, I've been searching for ages. Popped up on Gumtree the other day for £45 the day I bought this. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But, nah. Happy enough to get this. And I will get Twilight Princess next year at some point. And that'll be me completed my Zelda collection on the GameCube. Just need to get the Oracle of Ages ones on the Game Boy Color. And then I've got all the Zelda games that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the CDI pish. But saying that, there is a Mario one on that, so I may pick them up at some point. But I'll need to get a Philips CDI to do so. But, that's me babbling. But anyway, guys, that's it. Managed to fit this inside 25 minutes. It's pretty cool. Hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, let me know what you think of the stuff that I got. I'm pretty happy with it. And hopefully we'll be back to normal with pickups soon. I'm going to do some collections videos. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I will do one. And there'll be an epic Master System collections video coming up at some point in 2015. I'm going to try and get as close to a complete collection as I possibly can before I do that. And then we'll be hitting back with the NES pickups, the Game Boy, some Mega Drive games that I'm after as well as Sega Saturn. So I'm hopefully going to be picking them up in 2015. So hopefully it's going to be a good year. But in the meantime, take it easy and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a great time. So yeah.